everyone, welcome back to the channel and another Kittyarris Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. Hopefully everybody is doing awesome in the Robin Hood limited time event and is ready to check out my progress today. So, little hint, obviously you guys probably knew by the title and of course the thumbnail, but I am going to be welcoming Maid Marian into the kingdom today and also working on the dialogue after that as well. So that's what I'm going to kind of leave a mystery for those of you guys that want to stick around to the end. You'll have to see how far I have gotten so far in the storyline past Maid Marian. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream today. If you guys do, don't forget to give it a big Mickey thumbs up. Subscribe, of course, if you guys are new, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you guys know when I go live in the future. And of course, I know I got to do my whole thing, but social media, don't forget to check me out on there as well. I will be doing some really fun stuff actually today, a little bit later on, because we are going to get the first sort of like gameplay look at the new Hogwarts Legacy. So you guys know I have an obsession with Harry Potter, obviously. So obviously that game is going to be really exciting for me, and I'm going to be kind of just playing it like crazy on here, on Twitch, kind of the whole shebang. That's sort of my goal for that. So there is going to be a live stream for that later on today. So I'll share some more of that if you guys are interested a little bit later on. And happy St. Patty's Day. I realize that a lot of you guys are celebrating. The only green that I've kind of got going on back there is Slytherin for today. But there's also something else we are celebrating today, which I thought for you guys on DMK was much more important. And that is, of course, the game's anniversary. We have yet another anniversary for Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. It lands on St. Patty's Day. So yeah, totally crazy that we have been doing this yet another year, and we do get an exclusive concession stand. So that's fantastic. This one is really beautiful and magical. I am not going to be in my kingdom though for the first bit, and we'll talk about even going in it towards the end, just depending on the time and stuff, because I have a bit of a time that I kind of want to know, like for myself. I have it set so that it kind of lines up for later tonight, but for the gold trophies. So there is a leaderboard event, which I'll talk about in a little bit, but that whole thing is going to be happening later on, obviously in the stream, hopefully, and of course over the next few days. So I hope you guys are able to get that Robin Hood gold trophy that is going to be on the leaderboard. If you guys opened your kingdom earlier already, you guys might be on a super hard leaderboard. So I'm trying to get on a bit of a weaker one since it's the first leaderboard there, and it'll be before my birthday, because otherwise it's gonna be kind of in that whole shenanigans, and I'd rather just get the first trophy. If I miss out on the second one, I don't really care, but I don't want to be panicking on that day. But yeah, it is what it is. Hello, Hichu. Who else do we got here? So my kitty team members, we have Chris, we have Dizboy. Who else do we got? West, you made it. How was the interview? Or wait, have you had it yet? Because you're behind me. You said at noon, I think. So you won't have it yet. Oh, you can fill me in. You can fill me in. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, let's start with this dialogue, because there's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, there is a lot today. It's like a little mini book. So we need to get going on that. I'm going to do the voice impressions as best I can, or just give them a personality. But there are a lot, again, in this event that, aren't up there on my top 10, not even 50. So it kind of sucks. But we're going to do some of the dialogue. At least we'll have Snow White in here. So I do enjoy doing her. So that is a lot of fun. Hey James, how's it going? Hi Tabitha. I'm hoping we get a release date too for the Hogwarts Legacy. So guys, that is like my hope. Fingers crossed. That's like gonna be my next big game. Like I'm putting it out there. Like I am gonna be going nuts on it. I have no idea what it's really gonna be like, but except for what we've seen obviously in like the trailer, but they haven't put out a new trailer in a long time. So getting to see what it's gonna be kind of going today, like this is a big deal for me, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, all right, let's get started here. So the first quest we're going to do is going to be the side quest for the event, which is obviously Snow White collection is going to get a bunch. We did some over the in the last stream, and we did make a bit of a dent in that. But now we're going to be continuing with house call. So send Doc and Snow White to talk in the cottage. Now we do get the dialogue right away, so it's 4 hours, and this is the dialogue for that.
Now, Doc, it's ever so sweet of you to be worried about me, but I'm sure I'll be quite all right.
I took it twice.
After all, why, think of how much brighter and lovelier this place has become ever since we arrived here.
It's actually true, and that was like when I started as well, so it's amazing. She really did brighten up my kingdom with that whole event when I first started playing this game. So she is like right on the bunny, right on the money. Wow, I'm speaking like Doc, and I'm literally not even doing his dialogue yet. Wow. So stupid. Hi, Becky. Hey, are you talking about... Oh, you're not talking about the Lego game, because there's like a new Star Wars Lego game. I thought maybe you were going on that, because it's coming up really soon. You think it's going to be Star Wars Update 58? We'll see. We'll see. I don't have any thoughts yet on all that. Oh, you did have it. It went well. Should know by today or tomorrow. Well, keep me posted, hun. Super excited for you. Fingers crossed. Sending a little extra luck your way. Not that you need it, but I'm sure you were amazing. And all those nerves are gone now, so you can totally like relax. You like when Doc stutters? He's real. He's real. That's for sure. Princess, why I couldn't have read this letter. Led is setter. Okay, he laughed. I laughed, then he laughed. Okay, so now I'm laughing again because he laughed. Wow. Well, I guess I really couldn't have. I don't know why I took a picture of that. Oh, because it was trying to connect to my calendar in the middle of my quest. Obviously doesn't work. Apparently. That's probably why I took it, because I was frustrated. I was like, why not? This makes no sense for dialogue. I thought I lost it. Quest complete. House call. That ain't never stopped me from trying, though. So this was back, just so you guys know, this dialogue I did on Monday. So this is like Monday morning, just so you guys have a general idea of like where I was situated and stuff at this time.
There they go, to work again. Oh, they're such dear little men. I always wait a little while outside their cottage before my animal friends and I start keeping house, just in case. Oh, why, there he is now.
Oh no. One more for the road. Oh, it's Dopey. It's Dopey. Send Snow White and Dopey to say goodbye again. So this is the cute quest where Snow White like kisses Dopey's head and he like turns all red and kind of backs up and then goes in for another one. It's really cute. So that is a 6-hour quest. Wow, they said goodbye for 6 hours. It's like the rest of the dwarves will be back already. Okay. It's so ridiculous. You think it's going to be a tower challenge? I don't know what's going to be going on for the next update. Again, I don't really have any thoughts at the moment, like than what I shared during the Facebook live stream and at the start of when I updated the game for this particular update, so update 57. But the thing is like, I'll probably think about that a little bit more come like April more. We'll see if we get any more hints as well. I mean, we had quite a few different thoughts, and Star Wars was not one of them when they did the live stream, right? Or when the update dropped. So it was like, I don't know. It's gonna be tricky to figure out the hints this time, I think, unless they like really come out and spell it. So say goodbye again, 6 hours. Okay, so just so you guys know, this was Monday afternoon. And I basically, what I do, and maybe this is like, I wanted to kind of talk about this a little bit, is especially when you guys, because the welcome time for the characters now is like 6 seconds usually, or it's like a lot shorter than the actual quest lengths for the characters and stuff like that. So before it used to be, oh, you have to wait like an hour or two type of thing. So it wasn't like any kind of big deal. You could just keep kind of collecting and stuff. But with this, since it's like right away, what I like to do is when I know I'm going to be finished a character token, so for example, the ears hats here, basically I had 2 characters that were done. So I had Jessie and Fairy Godmother. So pretty much what I had to do here is if I wanted to send them out on another quest type of thing, I would like right away before I do the whole welcoming bit, is I just make sure I know what the quests are. So if I need to send them out, right, and like just to keep getting the ears hat, because it won't show the image, right? So at least this way, like if I tap by accident, I know, oh, okay, Fairy Godmother is the 6-hour one, so I can send back out to get the drops once I'm done collecting the other token or when the character is brought in. So this can kind of apply like for your permanent content storyline as well. But I find it really useful during events, just because, again, like I, in this particular case, was done the ears hats first, but I still needed a couple more of her brooch, so it just took that like extra time. So yeah, just a heads up, this is what I like to do just to kind of keep track of, for the event, the actual quest. So again, I can keep those same characters always going out. Sometimes you can memorize them, but if you can't, or you're like doubting yourself, it's just best to screenshot so you know. So I did that for both, because at this particular point in time, I was going to be done the ears hats and see if like I could only get possibly one more of the brooches. So I definitely had to make sure I sent, my other characters out to kind of keep going. But anyways, that's, I just want to kind of pass that along, even though like back in this clip, you could see like, oh, I already had Sir Hiss sort of going out and stuff, but if I hadn't, then I wouldn't have like, no one to send him out for the 4 hours unless I had memorized. So yeah. Anyways, so this is the welcoming of Maid Marian. So this was Monday evening. So I wasn't even on Twitch or anything. So this was secret. Hi, Antonio. You're a big fan. Well, thank you. Oh my gosh. I love having you here. Abby. Hey, girly. It's March 18th in Singapore. Holy smokes. 11 more days till your birthday. It is. It really is. 12 for me, though. So crazy. Okay, so there was Maid Marian's welcome screen, and I know it always shows like the beginning image of the clip before it had started, but you saw her welcome screen, and this is the dialogue that is triggered directly after. Good to see ya. Hope you don't mind. I wanted to serve tea, but those fancy cups are hard to find here in the sticks.
Oh, why, thank you, John. But there's no need for formalities with me. I'm perfectly happy to get right to business. I've made extra bedrolls at camp for when our guests arrive, and sent out all our correspondence. Is there anything else?
Wow, she is really taking like a diplomatic sort of front here. Well, I'll be. Don't take this the wrong way, Maid Marian, but you're a natural. Quest complete. Welcome a noble woman.
Goodness, coming from you, that's high praise.
Since you took care of everything else on your heist to-do list ahead of time, I think you're ready for the hard part.
Oh, yes. I've never been an inside woman before, but I'm very much looking forward to it.
Love the enthusiasm. Trust me, You just gotta be your usual charming self, and you'll make out fine. The con is on. Wow, the noblewoman is turning into a con woman. Usually we're trying to get it the other way around, but in this particular case, send Maid Marian to start her mission. So this quest was 4 hours, so this is where I like to check if I can level up my character to a level 2, because again, during that particular sort of case is at 4 hours, could be a while if I've already managed to collect or have characters ready to get all the drops and stuff like that. Now in this particular instance, I wasn't able to do that. Yeah, I sent her out on the quest. My face is kind of in the way there, but I did send her out on the quest because I didn't have enough of the tokens to level her to a 2, but it's always really good to check. So there is Dopey, and he's getting his last kiss for like 6 hours, and all the dwarves are going to be back home before they get to work. It's kind of crazy. Kingara, hi, welcome to the stream, hun. Hey, do you want to see Turning Red coming to the game? Also, my name is Abby, which is perfect because she's my favorite character. That is awesome, Fancy. I wouldn't mind seeing it coming. I didn't finish it, but I finished most of it. It's just like the dramatic ending or whatever. She's like defusing from her red panda thing. That's where I left. But I think she was gonna stop it. I have no idea. But essentially, I'm like right at that part towards the end, so I don't think there was much time. I think the animation was really cute. I think the storyline was a little bit advanced for children, but I don't know. I was kind of shocked that they kind of took such a an approach like that. I mean, it was really relatable. Like, I could definitely see it as being something that's super relatable for people. But I think, you know, I hope kids don't really get that, which they usually don't understand those types of things anyway. But yeah, it was one of those ones that you wouldn't want to encourage rebellion against your parents that much. Like, some of the things I was like, oh my god, I would be so dead if I did those things. Oh man, it was crazy. I was like, it wouldn't catch me doing any of that. I guess I was too Miss Goody Two-Shoe, right? Clearly. But wait, what? Steffi is 1,000 to 10 voice actor? What does that mean? What do you mean? You love Encanto. Luisa is your favorite. Dabby, I would like to see... I think I'd like to see Encanto over Turning Red, but Turning Red would be pretty cute. I just don't know... I think they'd probably just have a little mini event, I suppose, for it, considering that's what they did for this one. Alrighty, so Dopey's looking awfully happy. He got 6 hours of kiss time with Snow White. I really don't think they should have made that more than 1 hour. Kind of defeated the purpose of, you know, like the goodbye kiss type of thing.
I hope you have a lovely day too, Dopey. You will work hard for your friends today, won't you?
You know what? Again, the day is over. 6 hours? Like what? He's still got travel time. He's gonna arrive to work and then have to go home. So. Dopey's like, work hard.
Well, as long as you can help make them laugh, that's all right too.
Yeah, arriving at the end of the day, that's comical. Quest complete, one more for the road.
Dopey makes all of his friends so happy, and that makes me happy too.
All right, men, before we get to our duties, let's have a roll call. He said booties. Do they mean like the butt? Or like booties like little shoe booties? Oh, shit. I don't know what to say about this. A gulp. Ooh, okay, anyways, moving on from booties.
Happy here and happy to be here.
Well, I ain't.
Well, of course you ain't happy. You're grumpy.
Best to do his voice when you have a cold. Gosh, now I'm confused. Well, I think that's enough roll call for one day. Let's wake up Sleepy and get to clerk. Work. Oh my gosh. I freaking love him. Early morn till night. Okay. I just want to say that you guys, to do this quest, needed every single dwarf. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, because I was hurting for those of you guys that, like, couldn't go past now the storyline with where it is, because you would have needed Snow White, you would have needed Dopey, you would have needed Doc, I guess, up to this point, and I think that's it. So you would have only needed 3. Yeah. And then, but the thing is right now is that you need every single dwarf to do these. So I was like, damn, if you guys don't have Grumpy, or, you know, you're missing Sleepy, you're at the end of the line here, because they made it all one quest and you cannot continue without doing them all. So send Doc and Sneezy to inspect gems in the mines. That's the first one. Send Bashful and Sleepy to drive the minecart. Send Grumpy and Dopey to dig up rubies in the mine. Can I have one of those rubies, by the way? And then and send Happy to dig up diamonds in the mine. Maybe I'll have some diamonds and some rubies. I would like those. You know who else has got a whole bunch? Prince John. You've had all 7 since 2019. Wow, that's a long time. 10 out of 10 voice impressionist. I love your outfit. Thanks, Diz Boy. Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, well, I definitely enjoy doing them. Again, some are better than others, but yeah, no, they're lots of fun. Lots of fun. Some of them still get me a little nervous inside. You get the butterflies and you're like, oh, I'm gonna botch this so bad, but I know you guys are awesome. You bear with me. Inspect gems in the mine. So that's 8 hours. That's why I like when the dialogue's good too, or I have the personality for the character, because then at least, you know, it's solid. It feels good. So 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. I just wanted to show you guys all the quests are 8 hours, and it does give currency of 55 for each. So that's really good. All right, so this is the dialogue after the 4-hour quest with Maid Marian. So this is just so you guys, if you're just joining, this is the, as I said, 4-hour quest that you get right after you welcome her. So this is the dialogue for that. Meow, right back at ya. All right, here we go.
Inside the castle keeps again. It feels like ages since I was here last. Though I suppose I am here to persuade Prince John that I'm on his side again, and that's certainly familiar enough.
Quest complete. The con is on.
I have a good amount of practice at pretending. I don't find him completely objectionable. Here we are, Prince John's bedchamber. I overheard one of the guards saying he'd locked himself in here after the fire. Which does sound bad, but that wouldn't be his third longest sulk. He was beside himself after his trip to Ireland.
His trip to Ireland? Sorry, I got distracted by chat as I was reading. I was like, oh shit, I'm not reading the right stuff here. Oh, especially the Ed laugh. That is not my best. That is not my best. Mickey, Minnie, Stitch, Charlotte LaBeouf. I mean, there's so many. There's so many. But just to name a few there, okay? Those ones are way better than Ed. Even Tiana's was better. What do I think the next update will be? It's a mystery. I voiced kind of my thoughts, but I think with some of the new hints, I'm just not sure. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I suppose I'd best try to cheer him up. Ahem. Oh, Your Majesty, I'm sure you know who this is.
She's back. Send Maid Marian to put on a show of loyalty. I think she's going to be really good at this. Thanks for being live, Steph. It really made my day. I've been feeling really down and been having bad headaches since yesterday. I think the last time you were having a bad headache too, the last stream. I hope you feel better, Hichu, and you're so welcome. Have a wonderful day. Hey, Rook. Hi to the gang. I'll catch up later. Hearts and hugs. We'll look forward to seeing you later. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Hookie. All right, so she's going to show her loyalty to Prince John. Loyalty. Put on a show for 6 hours? Girl, that sucks. How can you fake things for 6 hours?
Oh, come on now, sire. I've returned to court and sworn my renewed loyalty to you. I even wrote you that lovely poem. Surely you won't ignore me forever.
Gord has arrived. Dot, 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 space. Dot, 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 dot.
Well, I suppose I'll just leave behind this bag of stolen taxes I reclaimed from Robin Hood.
You may have my attention. He's like, I am here now. Sorry, it's overly dramatic. I felt it was necessary considering he ignored her for 6 hours. Quest complete. She's back.
I had a feeling that would do it.
Very well. If you have indeed rediscovered your fealty to our royal personage, tell me one thing. How did you spirit away a bag of the king's taxes from Sherwood Forest without being discovered? As he sucks his thumb. Oh my god, that's just weird. Dude, it's not that enjoyable, okay? Unless he's like teething as an adult lion, but I don't think so.
Oh, I'd be happy to tell you. But would you please open the door so we can speak face to face? It's a little...
Nope. A likely story. Send Maid Marian to recount her escape. So she needs to be a level 2 for this one. So again, I've still only done that 1 4-hour quest. But to do the next one, this is what we need. All right, now I do have some dialogue after. Where is? Oh, right. Okay, so after that last quest, guys, my face is in the way. Here, I'll remove it for a sec so you guys can understand what's going on here. So as soon as you do that dialogue and it says make something up, it does trigger dialogue there from Little John. So I know I was a little bit like even just now confused on it, but usually when you build the attractions and stuff, that they can trigger dialogue or 2 stories going with the characters. But in this particular case, it just kind of triggered a little late, or a little early, I mean. So I'm kind of like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. Yeah, so anyways, those 2 things are happening right now. Well, there goes Marian, headed off to the castle to do her thing. See, that should have been triggered when she was doing her first set of quests, not like after she was done it, because now it kind of doesn't make sense. Of course, it's easy for her to walk into town without causing a hubbub. Hubbub. Let's try saying that 5 times fast. They ain't finished printing up her wanted posters yet. Us repeat offender types, on the other hand, if we want to stroll into Nottingham, we gotta do a little planning first. A town for ups and downs. So this is what triggers to build Nottingham. So it's not actually anything really to do with Maid Marian after you've welcomed her, and again, just done the one quest there. But that is going to be how you're able to get that. All right, so this attraction is a little bit more expensive. Okay, it is 5,000 currency. So you guys need to make sure you have that. Now, I did have 9,213 at this point, so I was like more than okay. But yeah, you're officially adding hubbub to your vocabulary. That's hilarious. Hey, Krabby. So to build this attraction, it is 8 hours. It will give you guys 25 currency every 4 hours. After the event, though, it will change to magic. So yeah, there's the 8 hours. So at least I got that started. Now at this time, I was also able to, and just so you guys know, this was on Tuesday, just before lunch. I was able to get her to a level 2. So, yeah. So here she is, leveled up. Hi. I think she should have come a little bit closer to the screen, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So now she's able to do her quest of make something up. Now she does this on her own, and so this will be going on while you're building the attraction. So that is a nice thing that we're at least able to do that. Now we're back to the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs secondary storyline here. Now speaking of hi-ho, Krabby, here you go. We have that. You got a hi-ho back from Doc. I knew this was coming. I was like, just wait for it. It's super soon. Oh my gosh. You're going to check out Swirly's Disney's battle mode. Nice. Antonio, I don't stream that anymore on Swirly. I haven't for like a year or something now, but there is like a whole bunch of videos and streams. So if you guys need like help or whatever with that game, like I did get really far. So, yeah, you guys, it'll still be really, really helpful for sure. Does Little John have to be a 4 to build Nottingham? That's a really good question, Minion. I think I had him to a 4 at that point. I don't know if he has to be, though. Because, again, like, I think you, in order to do the dialogue and stuff like that, you had to have him at a certain level anyways. But, yeah, it didn't show up, so I obviously had him at the right level. But, yeah, he's definitely a 4 for me, I think. All right, so we'll do this dialogue here. I'm just trying to remember, because at that point, like, on Tuesday, I'm, like, trying to think, like, where was I at, roughly, for his level. I think it said, though, I'm going to go back here just a little bit. No, it didn't. I didn't say because it's just building the attraction, so I don't know what level he was here. He does have to be a 4. Okay, there we go. So then I obviously had him to a 4 at this particular point in time. But yeah, I think I leveled him up, though, one more time, or at least he's ready to. I needed to use a lot of the tokens, though, to level up Marian and stuff, so I was trying to make sure I kept those around. Hi-ho, men! The clock struck 5, and it's time to head home. Anything to report before we do? Ha! Well, sure, if you count how Dopey locked himself in the vault again. Why is he so pleased with himself? He's like, I did, and it's fine. Aw, don't blame him none. I was napping by the door, and he tripped over me. Oh, man. Well, that all sounds just about the usual for a workday of ours now, don't it? Quest complete, early morn till night. With all the distracting we get up to, it's a wonder we get any digging done. Oh my gosh. He does give us a good laugh. Gosh, why Doc run off home so fast? I get a little nervous when he ain't at the head of the line. Grumpy's so pissed. Ha! Probably fixin' to be head of the line at the soup pot. Like the rest of us ain't nothing but a bunch of doodlebugs. Doodlebugs. Wow. Okay. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'm assuming it's something good. Oh, well, he did get up early to help us, so gosh, I think we should let him go first anyhow. Well, maybe, but I ain't gonna be all cheery about it, that's for sure. Mumbles and grumbles. That should be his nickname. Table for 8? Send Doc to the cottage for supper. Jeez, we need to send all the dwarfs there, really. Go home for supper. 12 hours. I'm assuming during this time that is going to be traveling home. It's going to be eating dinner and going to bed. It sounds like what you would do in 12 hours there. Okay, yeah, so here it is, Minion. So I did have Little John at a 4 on Tuesday still. So this is all like happening pretty much Tuesday before lunch. And so I had enough stuff to get him to a 5. So right now I had 35 of the common token, and then obviously 10, and then the 2,000 currency. So keep an eye, guys, on your currency at this point if you haven't built Nottingham, but yet you have enough tokens to level up any of your other characters. Just because you will need the currency to level up Maid Marian, and you are going to need it to build the attraction. So again, like that has to come first before you go leveling up Little John to a 5. So that's my whole opinion and thought here. Now I didn't do very well in this, the tapping the crows, but we did have that little trick that was very, very useful to make sure that we were able to tap them no problem. But we didn't find that out till later, and I wasn't willing to get up to tap birds to get some relics, but I did manage to get 2. I got 10 happiness and 500 currency, so I was good. I hope you guys were able to place well in that as well. If you guys remember how you did, you can let me know in chat. Try and read some out. So after I leveled up Little John here, this is his welcome screen. Kind of dances in like Baloo. And he is now a level 5. Oh, what a main event this is. Your Little John is a 5 and Maid Marian is a 3. That's awesome, Kat. You're doing amazing. All right. Radiant chest, guys. We can see all of the character tokens there. That we do get quite a few pop-ups in the game these days, so I'm sure you guys have seen that pop up as well. All right, so here we go with Maid Marian.
When finally, under cover of darkness, I slipped away from their camp, leaving a sack of pebbles in place of the coins.
Interesting. And what exactly motivated such a sudden change of loyalties?
You mean, why did I do it? Well, there's a very good reason for that, and, that is, I realized you're a much better leader than Robin Hood.
You can tell he's like, or he's doing his like sucking his thumb thing while he thinks. And now he's like, ha! Well, why didn't you say so in the first place, my dear? Very sensible of you, really. Quest complete, a likely story.
Whew, thank goodness, it just took a light touch. Oh, I'm not just here to return your stolen things, but to offer my services to the crown as a lookout of sorts. You see, before I left the forest, I overheard Robin Hood and his men discussing a plan to steal your remaining treasure. I didn't hear all the details, but I'm quite certain that I could learn where and when they plan to...
Yes, very good. Tell me everything, the moment you know it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a royal nap to resume. A royal nap. I wonder what the difference is between just a regular nap and a royal nap. Sleep in a crown. Sleep in a castle. Just have a really lovely bed. I mean, I guess I'd have to ask him. Maid Marian is very smart. Oh, she really is. Nathan is bringing home pizza. Save me a slice, girl. As long as it's not pineapple, I will be right there. I literally have the biggest craving for friggin' pizza today. It is horrible. Horrible. Pizza and Harry Potter, guys. I am telling you. Pizza and Harry Potter. That's where that magic emote, and then you find the lightning bolt one in your emojis. And I swear, pizza and Harry Potter are like one, and you just... I love doing this, especially to my mother, is spamming it over and over again. Send the pizza emoji, and then the lightning bolt. The pizza, the lightning bolt. And separate ones, so it goes, all of a sudden you'll hear ding, 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 ding. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. Because once it started, it doesn't stop. It's great. It's great. All right, here we go.
Oh my, that was even easier than I thought it would be.
I'm sorry, what? Sorry, guys. I guess I tried swiping sideways, but I kind of on an angle, so it just went down. So now I need to grab my screen back. As you guys can see, I'm totally ready for HP to show up today. Yes. Yes. I cannot wait for this. All right, here we go. I'll have to swipe straighter. Line my phone up just that little bit more. See if that helps. A con well done. Send Maid Marian to celebrate. So this quest here is 6 hours. It's gonna be a good party. See, this quest should have been 12 hours. We'd have a pizza party with Maid Marian. Be fan-freaking-tastic. For freaking sure. Oops, yeah, I know, Jessica. It was one of those moments where I'm like, okay. You love pizza? You know what? Me too, girl. This is why we're besties, Becky. 100%. Hey, Thomas. Nice to see you. All right, so I built Nottingham. This was Tuesday evening, around 7 or 8, apparently, right now, according to my phone. Yeah, that should do it. Hang right through the pasture and keep low over the bridge. Oh dear, what's he up to? And if the guards get too close, I can always hide out in the old Royal Rock Pile. Royal Rock Pile? Right. I mean, just the rock pile. I have no idea what's going on. Come to think of it, why do we even have a Royal Rock Pile? Right? Oh my gosh, I totally didn't know he was gonna say this. Why do you have a Royal Rock Pile? That's so freaking random. Prince John worried about a gravel shortage or something? Must be. Quest complete. A town for ups and downs. Well, if he is, he better start busting up those royal rocks himself. I'm sure not gonna do it. Alright, I got my route through town to the castle mapped out. Time to see how fast I can run it. Alright, ready? Go! Stopwatch. He needs a trainer. Maybe I'll even beat old Robin Hood's record too. A little friendly competition never hurt no one. Nope. You have 3 characters in DMK. That is awesome. Good for you, Eric. Would you like to have another pet in the house? I remembered you wanted to get a cat this year. You know, I think that if I was on my own, maybe. But I have Thunder and Scruffy and Padme. They're, you know, they give you all the love that you could possibly ever need the minute you open your door. So, I think I'm good. It'd be like having another child in the house, you know? They're literally like little children. But it's crazy. But I love them. I would love to get a pet though when I go to my own again. 100%. Dabby's got it. The pizza emote and the lightning. I'm telling you, spamming it is like the funnest thing ever. And nobody ever gets annoyed. And if they do, they have a problem with pizza or Harry Potter. And then it's like, really? Dizboy's got it too. Yo, I forgot that the pizza one was on here as well. Just for that split second. My Harry Potter one and the pizza. Yes. And then Paimon. I love that you added that at the end. Equals heaven. It's literally like the best thing ever. You know what? That just sounds like an amazing day right there. Pizza, Harry Potter, and a little bit of Genshin. I love it. I love it. All right. So this is Ready or Not. Send Little John to infiltrate Nottingham as fast as he can. 4 hours. Wow. He's going for a little marathon there. Look at him go. So, yeah, he's got to do that. And now we have the dialogue with Marian.
Wait till I tell Robin about this. He'll be so impressed. And all it took to get Prince John to trust me again was a sack of trinkets and a silly little story. And the trinkets aren't even his taxes either. Little John stole these nails and metal bits from the sheriff just yesterday.
Wow, they really thought of everything. Quest complete. A con well done.
My, using it to get into the prince's good graces was part of the plan from the beginning, you know.
I'm sure it was. That is just crazy. Now, I got some Mulan. I love how Mulan is like right above here. I'm busy right now, but let me know how I can help later. While I've got Doc going here. Crazy. I always find that so funny with their little lines there. Why, hello there, princess. Was wondering, I mean, not to take anything away from the pen. I mean, men, but... men?
Now, don't you worry your little head, Doc. I've made more than enough soup for everyone.
For everyone? Oh, why? Oh, what I mean to say is, why, that's just Pine and Sandy. It's fine and dandy.
Well, I'm sure it is. Just so long as
I just gave her a British accent. Snow White's British. I was thinking of Maid Marian just now, and Snow White turned British. You guys probably wouldn't have noticed if I had just kept going. Oh, gosh. Wow, now you know what she would sound like with a British accent. All right, let's try this again.
Well, I'm sure it is. Just so long as everyone makes sure to wash before they eat.
Quest complete. Table for 8. Aw, should have known there was a catch. Well, at least I'll be the first in line for the wash tub then. Because he ran ahead. Hey, Super Disney. I'm doing fantastic. How are you? as a Brit, I can confirm that there is nothing wrong with being British. Oh, 100%. I love the British accents. 100%. Like, pulls at the major heartstrings. I just mean, Snow White, you know, in terms of the voice impression, not supposed to have a British accent, but then I gave her one, so yeah. Anyways, it's kind of amusing, right? It would be interesting to see how Snow White and Maid Marian would interact, though. Really, it would. 100%. I think they'd be quite good friends, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Anyways, I thought it was a little amusing. All right, so after 4 hours of running, Little John made it to Nottingham. Whew. Nuts. A hair too slow, but only 'cause I didn't run over the rooftops like Robin does. A guy with my kind of frame's gotta steer clear of second story work, or he's liable to kick a hole in somebody's ceiling. Quest complete, ready or not. Besides, 4 times out of 5, I can still beat Robin at pull-ups, so I figured we're even. Well, I'm at the back gate of the castle, and ain't nobody spotted me yet. Time to test out these keys auto-copied for me. And hey, lucky for me, the sheriff labeled them. Let's see now. Jail, coin box, other coin box. I'll save those for later. And bingo! Castle Tower. Going up. Send Little John to Nottingham Castle. So he has to be a level 5, which he is. So he's gonna go for 8 hours. Now, at this point, I wanted to let you guys know the first gold trophy for the Striking Gold is here. So this is gonna run the 17th to the 20th. These are dates I want you to like double check that you have marked down. Because again, it is going to give the trophy if you place well. I haven't opened my kingdom, so I'm not sure exactly what it is, if it's just number 1 or what it is there. If you guys have opened your game, you guys can let me know. But it's usually not too many people that actually get it. So, and the first one's not usually as tough as the second, at least that's what I find. But again, it depends on your kingdom and when you've opened it and that kind of thing. So yeah, you get some epic blueprints as well as a possible reward and silver chest, but really the big one is the gold trophy. So yeah. You're gonna get Moana to get Mulan in your kingdom? Nice. Australian and British accents confuse me because they both sound the same. Really? I don't find that's really the case. I find like the kind of accent with like New Zealand and Australian, like, I mean, they have like very different accents, but I find sometimes it takes me a while to catch on whether someone's from there, you know what I mean, like where exactly they're from. The British ones, I find I can tell usually the difference with those. But yeah, there's so many different kinds though, I guess, like for different areas of Britain, they have like quite different accents. So it really kind of depends to who you're imitating, I find, or like who you kind of listen to talk, because they're very, very different, I find. But it's really cool. I love all the British accents. I wish I had one. It would be so great. I feel like I'm just neutral in the accent department. Mind you, I know the Brits think that the Canadians have one, but I'm like, no, we don't. But I guess to them, right, they don't really have one either. Rank number 1 gets us the Robin Hood trophy. Thank you, John and Becky. Wow, okay, so only one person's gonna get it. That is evil. That sucks. All right, so the second one, though, is going to be the 27th to the 30th. So this is why I'm hesitant to open my game today. And even if it means showing you guys the concession, and it's not guaranteed you'll get it right away today either. But I'm kind of hesitant to open it because I'm kind of like, I really don't want to start collecting gold trophies just yet. I want to get on an easier leaderboard, so I'd rather wait as long as I can. And I know I'm missing out on drops and like things like that, but once you guys see where I'm at in the storyline and stuff, which I'm getting there. The thing is like, I don't really need to. I mean, I'm missing out on some of the rhinos, I suppose, but again, like, it's not slowing me down in my progress or anything, so it's okay. Now, the second one is probably going to be the same thing then. It's going to be, like, the top person. And you're only going to get common blueprints and radiant chests. Now, radiant chests can be really useful at this point because it's going to give you a chance to get some other tokens and stuff that you'll need to level or welcome, you know, the last characters there. So they can be useful, and it would be nice to do well. But again, that's on the few days of my birthday, so I'm kind of like, no. I don't really want to. And on top of this, guys, the first gold trophy thing as well, it's just before the Fortnite update, which is going to be on Sunday, which is the 20th. So I am going to be up anyways, like pretty much the whole night. So, and all through like that morning section to when it's done. So I can literally keep an eye on my kingdom every hour if I want to over that day. So I could really have a really strong finish because I'm guaranteed I'm going to be awake like up until when it's done there. So I think literally my strongest and the best chance I have is going to be this first leaderboard for sure. So anyways, I've got it all mapped out in my mind that this is going to be the one, but I just don't really want to start it yet because it's a commitment for today and tomorrow night for sure. So it's going to be brutal. 100%. All right, so those are the 2 dates that I want you guys just to make sure you have marked down, and we'll continue with the dialogue. Yeah, it's straight shot from the tower down into old PJ's bedroom. All right, just like we planned it. Or if you want to be technical, it's a straight shot from the tower down through the hole I just kicked in PJ's ceiling. PJ! Honestly, they should have had him called PJ because we have Little John and Prince John. It would have been way cooler if we could have just had PJ. PJ! That was such a great little thing in the movie. Hey, I didn't say I never do that kind of thing. Only that when I do it, I like it to be on purpose. Right? Because he was saying if he ran on the roofs to reach Nottingham and stuff like that faster than Robin, he would have to be on the roofs, but then he would put holes in like everyone's houses on the roof. So it would be kind of counterproductive. But this roof, he wanted to make a hole. Quest complete. Going up. Anyway, that's a way in for Rob and me. Now to do something about it. Now that I have Prince John trusting me, it's time to meet with Little John again. The Blue Boar Inn is a safe place for the merry men. No one should notice us there. I've always wondered why the innkeeper named it that. He may be a boar, but he's certainly not blue. Table for two. Send Maid Marian and Little John to meet. And Maid Marian has to be a level 3 for this, all right? So this is a little bit tricky here, and it can kind of slow you down, guys, in your progress, especially with the quest that's coming. Its length, it's like, oh my gosh. It's a little bit brutal here. So to get Maid Marian to a 2, you needed 10 of the common token, 8 of the brooch, and 8 of the ears hats, plus 1,500 event currency. So yeah, 6 minutes of your time, which is like literally no big deal. Please don't skip it though, because it's 2 gems. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Drives me nuts. Drives me nuts when I see that. Okay, so Maid Marian is coming back, so you guys get to see her welcome screen again. Spin! Hey, girl. There's so much dialogue today, it's crazy. And she is now a level 3.
I wish this would never end.
Alright, so now that she's leveled up, she can go on a 12-hour quest with Little John. It's ridiculous. 12 hours? Like, why? There is no need for 12 hours. I don't think there should be any quest that's 12 hours. And it's not like, oh, you guys don't have enough time or whatever, because, like, you do. Because, like, again, like, I've already done this and stuff like that, so it's good. But the big thing is, I find, is that it's for the people that are, like, a little behind me and stuff. And it's, like, not one of these ones you can really gem out. It's nice because if you have it timed up, it's, like, you can have it while you sleep or whatever. Or if you've got a really busy day at work or something like that, then you're like, okay, look, I can't check my game. Like, no matter what I gotta do, I gotta focus on my stuff for today. So this could be really useful. But if it doesn't line up like that for you, like if it lines up on the weekend and you're like, oh, this is the day I want to be checking my kingdom and doing my stuff, this is super inconvenient. Super, super inconvenient. You have hat stands 1 to 6 in DMK. That's awesome. Do you have them like all like laid out together? If you do have any of the concessions, you guys can post it in the Discord. I'd love to see them. You can also tag. You could also tag on Insta on my gaming account, not like my other one, but the gaming one. It has. I know it has no. I took all my posts down on it, but you guys can always tag me on that if you want me to see anything and react to it. I'm planning to get back on there soon. All right, so Slither from the front sends Sir Hiss to try to lead a guard patrol. So this one here was 1 hour. Now this has nothing to do with the 12 hours, but this one I wanted to share with you guys last stream, but again, like I hadn't done the quest, so I promised I would share it for today, so here it is.
Well, I'll say one thing for leading a pack of heavily armed what does that say? Ungulates. Sorry. I was like, wait a second. On their daily rounds. It is far too easy to get stepped on.
Quest complete. Slither from the front.
I'm much better suited for clerical work. All things considered. Fewer bruises. That's that way. Psst. Hey, Marian, over here. Saved your seat. Hello again, Little John. Thank you. I don't mean to be presumptuous, but do you need help getting those splinters out of your foot?
What? These? Thanks, but I don't worry about it. Those are what me and Rob call an occupational hazard. Quest complete. Table for 2.
Well, let me know if you change your mind. I have a pair of tweezers back at the castle.
Ow, that would really hurt. Splinters all in your foot? Ugh. Oh, you did a good job. You did real good. Sounds like old BJ took the bait.
Hook, line, and sinker. He really did. Even through the door, I could practically hear his ego puffing up.
Well, that's fine. Just so long as his head don't swell too big. We don't need him getting any inconvenient ideas on us. Welcome a phony king. Welcome Prince John, aka PJ. Alright, so PJ isn't released for 2 days, 11 hours at this point. At this point, okay, that is different now. So we are doing real good. Now, that leaves all the dialogue. Guys, I am so good. From Maid Marian, welcoming her all the way to Prince John. So you guys know exactly what to expect. 100%. And as well, you guys, just to let you know that we did wrap up with the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs storyline as well. So there's literally nothing now, except to level up characters and collect gold trophies and like that kind of stuff and get currency or whatever. Like, I'm good. So I've done everything that I can do up until this point. So I am organized, ready to go, and I'm really happy. So at this point, I have not Prince John. I have Prince John, PJ, unlocked. I have Maid Marian to a 3, and I have Little John to a 5, and Sir Hiss, I believe he is a 3. Yeah. So essentially, I am good. I'm good. So I'm really happy, but I will be streaming the day he is officially released to us. Of course, I will do that. I'll be on a half an hour before it's live. So they now, for me, they have it going at noon, is when he's officially out. So I'll be on 11:30. So it's usually before, it was always 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but it will be 11:30 now Eastern Standard Time because that's the half an hour before. So they're just screwing everything up with the daylight savings and changing the calendar time and whatever. It's just all messed up. They didn't change it for an entire year, and then now they changed it. So I'm kind of like, thank you so much for confusing the system. But anyways, it is what it is. So yeah, I love the nickname you gave Prince John. PJ reminds me of another word for our nighties. Our PJs. Yo, honestly, like, I guess he's in PJs as well. If you kind of look, it looks like he's wearing PJs underneath. So yeah, that's crazy. We have so many Johns in our kingdom. Well, I think only 3. We do have a lot, actually. We do have a lot. I mean, even just in this event alone, there is just too many Johns. So, yeah. No, he is released in 1 day, 21 hours. So, Becky, this was yesterday at 12:43 a.m. Well, actually, today at 12:43 a.m. So, you know, at just after midnight. That's when it says 2 days, 11 hours. That's why. So yes, now it's 1 day, 21 hours, but when I did it, it was 2 days, 11 hours. So remember, these are screenshots, right? Because I'd have to gem through all the dialogue, and that'd be like way too many gems. I don't get free gems or anything, so, you know, not as keen to spend anything there, you know, for that. So, you know, we gotta work for it, right? That would be an insane amount, because you'd have to, like, gem also character levels, and that's obnoxious, so. Yeah, is Star Wars really next? Is there any confirmation? Nope. There's no confirmation. There's a lot of speculation, though, today about it. There's something about, what was it? Han or something, they said, and I guess, but, I mean, you could look at it as, like, Han's, like, you know, from Frozen 2, technically. I know we're approaching May the 4th, though, so yeah, I know Han Solo makes sense, but you know, maybe it doesn't mean what we think. Maybe it just means, like, you know, we'll get a new concession stand leaderboard thing going, or maybe, I mean, I would really like if we could get a costume for Darth Vader that would make him Anakin, personally, because then maybe they could do a little something for us there. But I really, really want EPs 1, 2, and 3 to come out. Like, you don't even understand. Like, if we get those in the kingdom, then I will stop asking for more Star Wars. But until that comes, no way. Because that has Yoda in it. Right, guys? And we need Yoda. Like, come on. That would pretty much guarantee us. Maybe that will be the thing. You never know. Anyway, we don't have any confirmation on anything. But yeah. If there's another Star Wars event, I'm sure you all would want something else. I missed the last Star Wars event, so I'm all for it. Dabby, you know what? I love Star Wars, not as much as like Harry Potter, but I mean they're close. Like Star Wars is fantastic. So I mean, yes, I understand that we have got a lot of content for it, but it does line up on, you know, May the 4th coming up. And they did kind of just recently finish up the Boba Fett TV series and stuff, right? That was on Disney Plus, and I know that they were working on Obi-Wan and stuff like that. That's another character I really want. Oh, dreamy. But anyways, Obi-Wan essentially. I mean, I think, you know, since that is supposed to be coming at some point, I don't know if it's coming this year or if that's next year. I'm gonna actually Google this really quickly if you guys don't mind. Obi-Wan Kenobi series. It's supposed to be airing this year. So guys, like, honestly, like, I know maybe not everybody's for Star Wars, but just think about, for me, he is like, yeah, I love Obi-Wan. You don't even understand. Like, the actor. Ewan McGregor. Dreamy. Anyways, he is supposed to be doing that for us and stuff. So I really want that to make an appearance in the kingdom. And especially because now we have like Ahsoka and stuff as well. It would just like really tie in super nicely if we could have that. So it does say the series premiere, season 1, episode 1, Wednesday, May the 25th. Is that true? What? Guys, is that true? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta do some more research here quickly. Oh my god, I'm so excited, I can't even think. Obi-Wan Kenobi release date. May 25th. Oh my god, we have to get this to the kingdom. Please. Obi-Wan, Padme, Anakin, Yoda, and a few others. Cat, right? And then we'll be good. We don't need any more after that. It's so great. It's not a movie. It's actually, it's supposed to be the series, Becky. It says the first episode date is on May 25th. So, yeah. And apparently the reason why it's on that, because I was like, why wouldn't they have it on, like, May the 4th, right? But May 25th, 2022, that day marks 45 years since Star Wars A New Hope hit the theaters. So that is huge, guys. Like, seriously huge. Like, 45 years since A New Hope. Like, that is so cool. They really need to do... DMK should do something for that. Like, it's crazy. I'm so... I hope it's Star Wars now. Because we probably won't be getting too much more. Do you know what I mean? So in my opinion, it's kind of like, yeah, it would be perfect. It would be perfect. So anyway, I'm saying yes, please. You got a Snow White Legendary chest pack, and you got 4 characters and 2 attractions. Adam, that is like the best luck like ever. Congratulations. Literally, that was a god chest pack right there. Chewie, Ahsoka, Grogu, and the TIE Fighter Pilot. You know what? They are in the kingdom, so it is very, very possible for you to get your hands on that for sure. I wouldn't mind once a year Star Wars, but every 6 months is too much for me. Tabitha, I agree with you on they really kind of went a little crazy with Star Wars and stuff like that. I think, though, the way I kind of think of it now, I don't think there's supposed to be anything else really coming after Obi-Wan, like, not that I'm aware of anyway. So I guess for me, I kind of, like, except for maybe continuation with, you know, Boba Fett getting season 2 and stuff like that. But assuming they don't really expand too much more on characters or anything like that, then maybe what we could just kind of do is just sort of, you know, just do this one and then leave it for like 2 years, because there are other collections that need expansions, but I am not going to say no to Obi-Wan. But again, like because I think that leaves an opening for Padme and Yoda and all that stuff. But the thing is, it depends on how much they go based off of the show, right? Or based off of, you know, the movies and stuff from the past. So I don't know what they're going to do. They'll probably focus more on the show. But again, we won't know anything until May 25th on that. So it would be nice. It would be nice. Helps if you get to 13K. Thanks, Ichu. I don't know what I'm at now, to be honest. I know things have been kind of slow. Yeah, I'm at 12.936 right now. So 12,936. That would be really cool. I mean, I kind of would have liked to by my birthday, but I think that's kind of close. Yeah, I would need like almost 70 people by then. But yeah. Why? Cause I have a crush on Ewan McGregor? Wow. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't? Seriously, those two though were like dreamy, like 100%. Hayden Christensen as well, like totally freaking dreamy. And you have to remember, Hayden is Canadian, okay? So he gets like extra brownie points. But no, I love those two for sure. And Ewan McGregor's birthday is a couple days after mine. Just saying. He's on March 31st. I'm on the 29th, so we're both Aries. DC isn't Disney Cat? What? Oh, yeah, no, Marvel would be in, okay, so Marvel is Disney, but DC is, what is DC? I never even think about it. Why am I blanking on this? Wow, it's showing me like DC superhero. Oh my god. Like, I don't care about the superhero girls at the moment. Okay, whatever. You guys will put it in chat. Warner Bros. Oh yeah, that's right. Like Harry Potter. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. You just want Loki? We would need a game that's like DMK, but for like Warner. That would be really cool. It could be done. I don't think it would be as big of a game, but it could be done. Yeah. But anyway, I think that pretty much wraps things up for today, guys. I'm gonna try and be on a little bit earlier because of the Harry Potter preview. So I'm gonna be doing that for you guys later today. I'm really looking forward to that whole shenanigans. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream, and good luck to everybody who hasn't unlocked Prince John just yet. You guys still have 2 days about to get to that point, and even still you can do it at any point after that, but good luck to all of you guys trying to unlock him, and I will see you later. Bye.